Hey guys, Luke Halliday here once again with a WandaVision weekly review. This is for episode 7. Let's just jump straight into it, shall we? Well, it looks like all the theories were right. Agnes is, spoiler warning, Agatha Harkness. And as we learn in the chilling musical number that concludes this episode, when it comes to many of the series' questions and mysteries, well, it was Agatha all along. Fans of the Scarlet Witch comics would be familiar with the character of Agatha Harkness, a superpowered witch who has both served as a mentor and antagonist to Wanda in the comics. Many theorize that Agnes was an abbreviation of Agatha Harkness, taking the Ag from Agatha and the Ness from Harkness. And we learn here that that is correct. So the episode opens in what is now a 2010 style mockumentary sitcom in the same vein as Modern Family or The Office. A bit more Modern Family. The opening theme was like pretty much just straight up like The Office. We discover that Wanda is slowly losing control of the world around her as items are changing appearance without her say so, and things generally just seem to be falling apart. Lucky for Wanda, Agnes rocks up just in the nick of time to take care of the kids and give her some me time. On the other side of town is Vision, who is back to life and retains his memories of his journey through the Hex barrier. So he meets Darcy Lewis, who is trapped in the Hex, and the two have some pretty incredible comedic banter, with Darcy rejecting the unintentional come-ons from Vision. Soon enough, Vision uses his powers to awaken her to reality, and the two decide that they need to get to Wanda and, try to stop her. The comedic moments between these two is honestly a highlight of this episode for me. If you told me 5 years ago that Vision and Darcy Lewis would commit Grand Theft Auto after punching out a clown, I would have thought that you were out of your mind. But hey, it happened. Along the road back, Darcy gives Vision a bit of a rundown of his life prior to Westview, which he had forgotten. He comes to understand why Wanda is doing this, and Darcy remarks that despite all of this, she knows they both really do love each other. Anywho, despite their attempts to get back into town, it seems Wanda is putting up countless roadblocks that are preventing them. Anyways, back outside the Hex, we see that Hayward is planning to go full frontal assault on the Hex and retrieve his asset. So it seems that during the 5-year time skip, SWORD had been trying to reactivate Vision and potentially turn him into a weapon for them. Their attempts all appear to have failed, but seeing that Wanda has brought him back to life seems to have sparked the curiosity of Hayward. Anyways, the episode doesn't give us the aerospace engineer reveal, but instead we see Monica Rambeau gaining superpowers. She receives a space rover from the aerospace engineer friend, which we don't see in the episode, but it fails to break through the Hex, which has now become more dense and hard to traverse through. Monica, however, decides that she's going to make her way in herself. Having already went through the Hex twice, going through the third time completely scrambles like her DNA makeup, seemingly giving her some kind of energy manipulation abilities. Hard to kind of say at this point. I'm not sure if they're going to be the same as the comic. I presume they're going to be somewhat similar to her powers in the comics. Anyways, Monica makes her way to Wanda's house and confronts her. And Wanda loses her shit, of course, and tries to attack Monica. However, Monica is able to reverse her powers with her own, which kind of shocks Wanda and sees Agnes suddenly coming to Wanda's aid. Agnes takes Wanda to her house and demands Monica to leave. This is where the big reveal comes. Now, as everything seems to be falling apart, Agnes lures Wanda into her basement to find her kids, who are nowhere to be seen. And the basement looks like something straight out of Salem. And there is some kind of demonic book there that's glowing, and the whole place is just generally spooky. And Agnes introduces herself as Agatha Harkness. And magics a musical number into Wanda's head, revealing that She was behind everything in the series up until now. And, well, I'm left with many questions after this episode. What does Agatha want? Who is the fake Pietro? Who is the aerospace engineer? What in the world is going on? Will Vision make it in time before shit hits the fan even further than it already has? WandaVision has just taken another level of insanity, and we still have more surprises ahead according to some of the actors from the show. My guess is that the fake Pietro is actually Mephisto, and he is working alongside Agatha. Only problem I have is that I have no idea what Agatha wants here and what is her end game. Is it all just to fuck with Wanda, or is there some deeper motivation that we can't yet comprehend? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. We've got 2 more episodes left. Things that can really come to a head here. So, this was an awesome episode. I'll be back next week with episode 8. Until then, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And like, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz that you guys do. And I'll see you guys next week for WandaVision episode 8. Take it easy, guys. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.